Anti-open grazing law. Resign, IGP told. As human rights writes to him, Usman Baba, you are very unfair. Resign immediately. In case you're not aware, or you would have heard of it, that the southern governors from the southern parts of the country has gone ahead and have implemented what we call anti-grazing law across the 17 southern states. I won't say 17 because Imo governor has started, he has not started, okay? Some communities only cried out that he has taken their land and has resulted it to become a Ruga settlement for Fulani headsmen. So of course he also openly made a statement in the video that he's not with the southern governors and that there is open grazing in Imo State. So he's out. Okay. So apart from Imo, the southern governors have begun to do what we call the law binding, stopping anything called open grazing in the region. Now, for this, it's not enough to make a law. It must be effected and it must be what honored. Guess what? The IGP of police has refused to enforce the open grazing. The IGP of police. His actions tells you that he's a Fulani man, and he will not go against his people. This is what we are saying about the distribution of leadership in Nigeria. Very sad. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Anti-open grazing law. Resign. As IGP refused to enforce anti-grazing open law. Human Rights Association of Nigeria has said that the refusal of the Nigerian police force to enforce the anti-open grazing law only makes it looks more of a Fulani security agencies. But that's what we have now. You guys don't know. The security situation in this country, from the police to the navy to the army to the air force, have you not noticed that they are taking out any other region that have ascertained high position? You think it's a mistake when people are crying out that there's nepotism? What they are doing is that they are empowering the north. And when the security, first of all, is we'll come back to analysis. Let's get on with the news. The right group from this reason call on the state governors, the government, to immediately stop the funding support to the police and insist that they implement and ensure that the anti-grazing law is enforced, or create a policing body basically to enforce the anti-grazing law in the South. Human Rights said it was angry that the police hierarchy has maintained what is described as a conspiracy and a silence over its unwillingness to prosecute violators of the law, even as more southern states move to checkmate rising attack on farmers by alleged armed Fulani headsmen. The Right Advocates Group called on the Inspector General of Police, Alhaji Usman Akali Baba, to order the State Command of Police, Nigerian Police, to enforce the anti-open grazing law in states where the Houses of Assembly has passed the law, or should quit as the IGP of the Federal Republic of Nigeria so he can head the Fulani police force, since that is the people he stands for. The human rights also expressed the importance of holders of such elevated offices to comply totally with the constitutional mandate that the office offered to them, or they should indeed introduce national shame for them because they have not followed the constitution. The IGP of police clearly shows that he is more tribalistic than ensuring his job is done decently and in order. So this is where the problem lies. The IGP of police is not enforcing the grazing law. As a matter of fact, recently, when people rise up and say, please, this person has been caught flaunting the law, what does he do? He's silent as a mouse, says nothing. Before you could say Jack Robinson, they've been released. So it's as though the law is a joke. It's as though the law has no meaning. And so they know that they will be released. So why bother yourself? You know, why bother yourself? This is why this is happening. And this is why this is going on. And now human rights is saying this man has to quit because he's not carrying out the responsibility of the country. He's not ensuring that the constitution is followed to the latter. What he's doing, he's serving the Fulani's, which are clear indications of things that are going on today, where people in leadership who should be speaking for the people are doing some other things, are doing some other things. Okay, so when you look at it clearly, you understand that Nigeria needs a overhauling in terms of security, in terms of all that we have. We are not a people who any Tom, Dick, and Harry can just push aside. Have you heard of what the word called wrong? It is wrong. The IGP of police will go to the east and enforce, and not what the law says. In fact, above and beyond. Okay, he goes above and beyond. But when it comes to this to implementing law that the southern governors have said, nobody pays attention. Nobody pays attention. So these are some of the things going on now. And now the state governors are being asked to withdraw their support because whether you like it or not, there are percentage that goes to this set of people. As public servants, they are being serviced, yes, by the people. There's allowances coming to them. So this is what is happening. This is what is going on. And Nigerians must really rise up to the occasion and say it as it is. Anybody or anyone who does not want to implement the right things should leave. Sadly, we have a Fulani government. It starts from the top. It's not just for those who are in the position now. It's not just for, it starts from the very top. It starts from the very top. They are all the same. What is Buhari doing? And why is the country the way it is? Why are people wanting breakup? What led to this breakup? Have you heard of breakup before 2015 started? I can assure you the answer is no. Even if it was there, it was so mild that you can hardly hear it. But today the voice is on top of the roof. Why? Because Buhari caused all this. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.